Hey you guys, this is your coach, Dr. Andrea Dickerson here with EyeOnTheDaycare.com, where we connect childcare business owners with proven management solutions. For today's proven management solution, I want to talk to childcare business owners about classroom mistakes that you're making when using the wrong bins. So if you're interested in finding out why your systems aren't working because you might be using the wrong bins, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned, and I'll be right back. For standing along with me. Okay, today is going to be absolutely fun because I'm going to dive right into some mistakes that childcare business owners are making, and I'm just going to educate you guys a little bit about why your systems aren't working when you're using the wrong bins. All right, so let's get ready to dive in. First of all, many of you are having challenges with your classrooms being ran in an organized manner because I'm going to be honest with you. Most of what I see when I go out and about is that your shelving is incorrect, your bins are incorrect, and they're not being utilized the correct way. When you have a classroom and you're just making do, so you haven't really invested in the proper shelving, it really does impact the way team members are able to manage material and the way children are able to utilize the material. So if you haven't changed your shelving in a while or reviewed the cubbies that you have on your shelves, now is a good time to do so. So today I want to talk to you about actually understanding what each unit is created for. So I see a lot of childcare business owners using these bins. And these bins, they may have like paper, pens, and they may be in all of the different centers. However, these bins are only good use for books. Okay, so I got this one from the Dollar Tree. You can get them from anywhere, but these are really important for books. So it's not the right bin for your binders, it's not the right bin for paper, it's not the right bin to hold items that you want to lay flat. These are made for books. So when you have a book section, make sure that you use these type of bins if necessary. All right, now another tray that I got from the Dollar Tree were these trays. All right, so these are top shelf trays, and they're also used for activities. So when I say top shelf, meaning that we use the concept in our 1-year-old room all the way to our preschool room, we use the concept of easy, intermediate, difficult. So easy are the items that are on the top shelf, which are on trays. These trays are where the students are able to take what's on the shelf along with the tray to their quiet spot, whether it's their table place or on the floor. And the reason why these are important is because this is the way that you are able to maintain the material that you're giving the children access to. And so these go on the top shelf because this is something that children can easily access, and this is level 1. All right, another item that I got from the Dollar Tree was these open grill bins, okay? Now, I like these because I started out with these in my childcare program, and I started out with a variety of different colors, and they were large, just like the ones that I would have gotten from like Lakeshore, but it wasn't in my budget. So items like this is what I would have gotten from Lakeshore, but it wasn't in my budget. But I got these instead. And then as my systems begin to evolve, I shifted from these to more of my Lakeshore model. However, these are important because as you can tell the height, you can still see the items that are inside of the bin. And also you can see that it has the little handle so that the children can pick up and again take these as activity bins to their classroom. So essentially when you have these bins on your shelves as inside of your centers, they are meant for the students to take the complete bin to their quiet spot, not just pick the items up from the bin and go to the quiet spot, but to take the full bin. And that's the proper use of these. All right, and so I was just showing you guys some items that I got from Lakeshore, which this is another art activity tray, which is completely bigger than what you would get from the dollar store, okay? Now, these are also used on the top shelf and in your dramatic play. These are very important because they allow for your items to be seen, especially if you have small items like your food items. And also, if you have an activity that you want for the children to do at their seat, you give them activity trays so that they can utilize the space of the tray and know their boundaries. All right, the next one, this is, I don't even know what you call these bins, guys, but I know that they are bins. And I typically see these like in infant rooms or in your area where you are storing diapers, wipes. So we'll call these like your cubby lockers. I see these bins for like cubby lockers, but I also see owners using these on shelving. And that is incorrect. Let me tell you why. Number one, you can't see the items that's inside of it, okay? And number two, the size of it is gonna make it really hard for you to have an organized sequence of items on the cubbies because of the length of it. Okay, so it's gonna protrude off from your cubbies. So this is why I wanted to educate my audience that these are typically used just for your storage of like diapers, change of clothes. These are the type of bins that's used for that. And then one more thing that the Dollar Tree got, which is these cup caddies, okay? So these cup caddies are really cute. They're durable. They're made out of some good material. But I see childcare business owners that they use these all over the room and they're not really used the right way. But this is for your table management for when you have items that you're wanting for the children to be able to keep assorted and also to have it in the middle of the table. So you will also utilize this not as a permanent shelf storage bin, but you just use it on the table for when you have table time activity. And this came from the dollar store. So you guys may be saying, now coach, why are you telling us all of that? Well, the reason why I wanted to go over this with you is because if you don't know the purpose of these, then that's why your systems cannot be implemented in your program. If you understand how these items are used in your classroom, you won't make the mistakes. So to set the proper framework, decide the usage of your bins, okay? Never allow your teachers to go in and just put items in bins and label bins and put things in bins that they see fit, especially if they don't share the same framework knowledge as you. So when you set up your classrooms, identify the usage of your bins. What will this bin be used for? What will this bin be used for? What your activity trays are used for, and what these items are used for. When you set the proper framework for the material, the storage units, all of the content in your classrooms, when you set the standard for it, you're actually creating a framework.